Hello there guys and welcome back to Cerberus Gamers Road Trade Group. Right, it's getting a little late here, so we are going to crack on.
Carl, push that forward a bit.
What?
Tilt it forward because
the
everyone's
laptop,
blurry now.
tilt it.
What?
Tilt
Tilt
it.
it.
Tilt it.
Tilt this?
No,
The actual screen. Pull it forward a bit.
Okay.
There we go.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
Like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get Cody here.
Yeah. I'll
Should we
do this.
restart that bit?
I'll say the intro again.
Wake
Hello
up,
there
bitch!
guys.
Fucking. Yeah. No.
Oh!
I should be saying.
Hello there guys and welcome back to Cerberus Gamers Road Trading Group. So, it's getting a little late here, so we are going to crack on.
Indeed.
So, you continue down the corridor until you find yourself in a large open space. It's some sort of hibernation chamber. There are dozens of pods containing sleeping Necron warriors, all
Smash the...
arranged in very neat rows. You can hear and feel the steady hum of some sort of power generator. And the green light suffusing the place is getting noticeably brighter. None of the warriors seem active at the moment, but all of them look like they could be awoken at a moment's
If
notice.
we smash the pods, would that disable them?
Perhaps, but if you smash one, it may well wake the rest of them.
Well, how many pods are there?
Dozens.
Oh, so it's not like we can do three.
This is
that's half
this
of
is a two.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
They stretch off pretty much as far as you can see.
Okay.
You continue to make your way slowly through the space, and you can see almost at the centre of the room what appears to be, well, for lack of a better word, a throne.
Found the Overlord's residing chamber.
Yeah, sitting upon that throne is a large Necron with what looks like a honking big scythe. Just kind of sitting, chilling, yeah.
Do they not get bored? Just sitting in this little tomb.
This is a soulless being. I don't think he cares.
It sort of, as it sees you, it turns its head to look at you. You get the impression that if its face was capable of shifting, it would probably be smiling at you. The whole thing creeps you the ever living Jesus out.
This is fucking creepy. You're right there, Grandma. Yeah, alright. Okay. Get this fucking shit done with.
It sort of stands and almost stretches.
Cat.
Well. It has been many ages since my eyes last beheld flesh. It glances over at several of the stasis chambers where the Necrons inside have elongated blade-like hands and appear to be coated in, well, flesh.
As you
In
see,
spite of the fact they've clearly been here quite a while based on the accumulated dust on the outside, the flesh still looks wet and fresh.
at that point, you just see Gromit get the whiskey flask and just downs it.
How? I forgot about this earlier.
Flash. Don't get it. Just wants to drink.
You also can't breathe. You get out your whiskey flask and pour it against your visor. Also, I forgot about the lack of air when I let him try and drink from it earlier.
I don't understand.
Gets his journal out and says, "Fucking straw."
Dude, you're gonna have to
Yeah,
wait.
guys, you don't have time for this while come on, they'll make me speak. It looks, as I said, since my eyes last beheld flesh, it looks at the flayed one in stasis and then looks back at you. At least flesh that still lives.
Oh, you ain't getting none of this bitch flesh here.
You are brave to venture this deep into my hold. But your efforts in the surface awoke me. I do not yet know how many there are, but your ship in orbit? Perhaps we should here to visit. Behind him, a huge archway begins to curl round, and arcs of green lightning shoot between it.
It's like a fucking portal that he's decided to put on our ship.
It does appear to be powering up some sort of thing. Given the technology you've seen the Necrons using to sort of phase out their damaged and destroyed, you can take an educated guess that this looks very similar to that, but on a much bigger scale. You could march armies through this thing.
Dude, we need to get out of here.
Now, unfortunately for you, I think my flayed ones wish to add your flesh to their collection.
Wait, is there any sort of law? They've completely sold us, they just build armies, that's it. Okay, so there's
Robo
nothing.
zombies.
That's it. There's nothing that we could offer them.
He's not Trezen.
He's not Trezen. He's not Trezen.
Trezen the Infinite's a really weird ass Necron who likes collecting stuff. Him you can make deals with. Most of them, no. I mean, that said, they do occasionally ally with.
I like
things.
how
They allied with the Blood Rains, the Blood Angels at one point to fight the Tyranids.
I like
Come the apocalypse.
I like how
Cole make a deal with him to say like we're not here to cause
You
trouble.
have
I like how
nothing he wants.
when Trezen visits Call,
Regular people.
he's
that
like,
make his
"You are an
warriors with."
abomination." Travis is like, "I prefer the term honored guest."
I'd say Trezen is just fantastic.
This is a great character.
Okay, have you played Battlefield Gothic 2? Yeah.
That's what I was referencing.
He's great in that. Anywho, sorry.
So you can't offer him like regular, like if we catch bad guys, just send him the regular.
No.
But then he just said he's been sleeping and our activity woke him. What activity woke him?
Mining.
You were mining the planet.
Oh, we weren't mining it.
No, but
Real
they
people
were.
were.
Oh yeah.
And we went to investigate why the servitors went
Oh
down.
yeah.
Hence why we got locked down here.
Yep.
Okay.
Boss fight time.
Yay.
Love a good boss fight.
Alright.
This motherfucker's going
That
down.
was Grandma's like, come on, you Shreks. If you can.
Yeah,
Come on,
this
you
is,
Shreks.
this is bad.
I'm like,
You
I
don't have-
recommend that
You're a
you
melee.
sit this one out. Alright?
You've got.
Yeah, your only melee guy is quite badly wounded. I feel like this might be problematic for you.
Okay.
I try and heal Gromlik again, if that's alright.
I'm willing to say you did it just before you entered the chamber because it was obvious that shit
So
was about
what?
to go down.
So what can I?
Again.
Again,
You can heal us again.
you can attempt a medicate check.
That's a 36.
Oh, that'll be nice. Have 2 wounds. Oh, he's about to go in combat against the Necron Lord. This actually went brilliantly for anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all gonna get wiped.
So, do you reckon I should leave me with a blade or get my Inferno pistol out again?
Oh, anything that you're effective with. But knowing you.
Stop doing the Venga bus.
it's always when I'm with you, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like,
It's great. He did it once, and it annoyed me because it got stuck in my head for like a week. And so he keeps doing it. Okay, Necron Lord. Ooh, 11. Cool.
initially.
Yep.
Or is it just the one?
Oh, that's a 10.
Is that a 1?
I got a 15.
14.
Cool.
I got a 4.
Why am I first?
I'm gonna reroll.
How many was that? Was that
15.
15? Cool.
I've got 14.
And Tina, was that 4 you said?
Well, I rolled a 1 and then.
Yeah, that's 4.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. I could have got better for you. I mean, 2 of you are in front of the Lord, which is kind of the important thing.
So we're in front of the Lord.
Yeah.
Who's in front of the Lord?
Where's the Lord?
So the Lord is right here.
Charge distance.
You can see the Necrons beside you begin to stir. You've probably got about a turn before they start waking up.
Okay, charge.
Where's your flare? Oh,
There we go.
flare.
Blind the camera, why don't you?
Okay, so my Necron, you just took 41. Okay, that's fine.
It's a cool
It's
necro.
pretty.
Star of the show.
There we go. So he's like that.
Yeah.
And then there's Necrons on the side.
So, Ryan,
Charge.
I figured that was your plan.
He's fire.
God, please don't fuck this up.
Oh.
52, I'm in.
Cool, you're in.
Okay.
Swing with the power fist.
Out of his.
It's
The
it's
yep,
30.
aiming for the chest. The Necron Lord attempts to parry your blow, and he sweeps your power fist to the side, meaning your blow misses.
Is this going to be the death of Gromlin?
Again, I don't try to kill off characters just for shits and giggles, but there has to be some danger. Carl?
I take aim and fire at him.
Yep.
That is not good.
You
I
hit him.
spend my. That is a good point.
As this is happening, I think of
I'm
a
gonna.
character.
No, I'm not gonna spend it. I'll take that. So that is just
Just the one damage
How
dice
much
then.
critical damage do I have to take to die?
6. That didn't even do anything.
Yeah, that did nothing, I'm afraid. He laughs as your shot glances off him utterly harmlessly.
What's that beautiful gold
Yeah.
cloak of his?
The Necron Lord lifts up his scythe and swings it at Gromlik.
I have a reaction. I will dodge. I am dodging it.
Fortunately for you, you're small and the scythe goes over your head.
It's my reaction.
You sort of weave a bit as it goes over you.
He just does like a laugh with it.
It is now Tina.
Hey, I'm gonna
When your mum doesn't
run
give
at
you
him with my
chocolate biscuits.
sword. Still got my sword.
Cool. You're charging, are you?
9, yeah.
Okay, plus 20 to your...
Where
It's
is
charge?
so bad.
yes, plus 20 to your weapon skill
If
for a charge.
Stardies struggle against these Necrons, then how the
Yep.
fuck are we supposed to?
You charge in, but you only make it part way before stumbling as you go.
Can I put my sword down and get my guard?
Nope, that was your entire turn.
Damn it.
Well done.
What went missing?
I feel done.
Did you just drop a dice?
What colour is the dice?
It was red. Oh, I don't know. I'm just.
Yeah, we might have to find it later.
Oh, well,
Oh,
fine.
no, found it. There you
Thank you.
So dropping your dice.
go. So that turn could have gone better for you guys. Could have gone worse, mate. On the sides, a pair of Necron warriors awaken and begin moving slowly towards you. They're going to be at the bottom of the turn order because they did just wake up.
Guys, I think we're fucked. We're not getting out of here alive.
Is that alright? I can't do any perception.
Gromlik?
All out. What a hit.
That's a hit. Necron warrior attempts to parry.
25.
He fails.
25 damage.
Hitting on the leg. Your blow slams into its leg. So 25 damage total was that?
Yeah.
Cool. So you only rolled a 3 for the damage roll?
Yep.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
So what
you're-
would have been good? It was a 30.
Yep, you're
Right.
ignoring his armour. You are minus 10 for the toughness. Takes 15 damage, so that's not bad. Okay, Carl.
Is there any way I can, like, do a perception roll or anything that, like, helps us in this situation? Like, is there any, like, secret way to escape or
For a half action, you can
What's the
examine your surroundings.
What's a blow? Anything on?
Okay,
Neither of us got a grenade launcher.
No, just a second. I'm gonna fate point that. My last one. 9.
You hear movement coming from above you.
Oh, fuck.
What does that mean?
Are you going to shout this out to us?
We've got. What is it? I look up. What is it?
Are they crawling upside down on the ceiling?
Those are flayed ones.
It's played ones.
It's flayed ones. It's flayed ones.
The creepy guys with the skin on their shoes.
Suddenly, as you look up, an awful, unnatural, inhuman screaming sound fills your ears,
And his name was John Cena!
and a figure in red armour leaps down into the midst of the battle. It's an Eldar,
Why? They're with us.
a howling banshee to be specific, and the unnatural scream, laced with psychic energy, makes the Necrons recoil. All of them immediately skip a turn.
Okay, I'm going to then fire at the Overlord, just trying to.
Yep.
It's just a snapshot. Isn't
Just a snapshot.
This is going to be a snapshot. Well, this is just going to be a shot, really.
Yeah. So just your basic weapon skill.
Hey, is this got something to do with that Eldar we saved previously?
Well, I
And
mean,
who
I
saw
painted
that?
her exactly the same style, so
Did you?
maybe.
So
Wait, we saved him, didn't we? So
Mhm.
basically he's in debt to us.
So I have accurate, it's reliable, and I have a laser sight that's plus 10 to my accuracy. The only thing I don't have is the aim. So
79.
So
You minus 20 on it.
that's 69.
Nice.
Cool. So you hit him.
Okay.
Yeah, no. You're unfortunately your last blast's bounced on as well.
with this gun.
Have I got enough time to charge him with my sword?
Fuck, I might as well just run in there and punch him in
Yes.
the face, let alone try
So
to
I
kill him.
need 63.
Yep.
Right.
Fuck it, I'm just going to use
46.
the death
Alright.
mark sniper rifle.
And then it's
He's already used his reaction this turn.
1d10.
You hit him in the head.
1d10 plus 9.
Yep.
10. Altogether.
That's 1.
Yeah, I know, but plus 9 is 10.
So 13 for your strength bonus. You're ignoring his armor. He takes 3 wounds,
Okay.
which is not great, but not awful. As the Necrons are still reeling from the sudden appearance of the Banshee, behind them in the room suddenly appears.
Ooh.
He's going to the bottle cabinet.
He's gonna get the other Eldar guy, ain't
Is this the one that you stole the sword from?
he?
Yep.
Yeah. The one who's sorting it out. Are they tracking me through the sword?
Who can say?
They're tracking me.
An Eldar Farseer in very familiar red armor.
Hey! I remember you.
He lifts up his hand, and suddenly lightning reads his hand and arcs out towards the Necron Lord.
Oh.
Is it,
That's
oh,
a
it
7.
gets it. Oh, nice.
The blast of Eldritch Lightning smashes into the Necron Lord, which was quite distracted by you guys. And suddenly it seems to have no defense against this strange psychic ability. It's almost like Necrons have basically no defense against psychers because, well,
Actually, that's not true now.
now, when I wrote this, they didn't. This is how long we've been stuck and able to have a session. So, that smashes into him and deals... not amazing, but not awful. 11 points of damage, ignoring armor and toughness.
What did we share with that?
The Howling Banshee charges. I need to get our rules. Oh, it's great. I'm having a hotspot between like 3 different books. There's a reason why this, the notes for this one has so many screenshots of rules in it, because it was easier than flipping backwards and forwards to the books.
Okay.
The Howling Banshee charges.
Is this a male or a female?
Female. Most of them are. Well, actually, that's not strictly true. The thing about Howling Banshees is that they embody a female aspect of the War God. So the armor is always of feminine design,
But it could be a male.
but it could be a male underneath it.
Here goes.
So yes, the armor always has tits, basically. Yes, slams into him.
If you don't read me a
Hitting
story,
him.
I'll say my tits are bigger than yours.
In the body.
Chest
Hitting
coverage.
for what's the 1d10 plus 9?
Right.
Yep, 14 plus 3, 17 points of damage. Ignoring all of his armor, so just minus 10, so another 7 points of damage. The Necron Lord staggers under the blow of that, really, really big ass sword. And I think that's it for that round, which means we are now back round again. Suddenly, from... No. I was thinking there, but no. The Necrons again begin to sort of awaken. You might want to finish this quickly if you can.
Grab that all out. Yeah. That's 2.
Cool. You get a bonus damage dice for that, correct?
So 2d10.
Yep. So that's 22 plus 2d10
7, 8.
plus 8.
Okay.
I wish my character was a psycho.
Potentially, if you wanted to, you could go that way because Awakened Psycho is a rank 3 thing, but we can discuss that possibility later. But yeah, so 20, so that's 30 minus, yeah, you're ignoring that, minus 10. He's just taken 20 more damage.
Nice.
He's now noticeably quite badly damaged. Luther, now would be a really good time to pull one of those bullshit damage rolls you sometimes manage.
Alright, I'm going to... I want to use that as a sniper, but I can't.
You still have to use a turn to pull it out, don't you, though?
Yeah, you would have to.
Yeah. No, I'll have to take aim and fire. Just try and do something.
That's pretty good. That's all 3 damage dice.
Yeah.
7, 9, 8.
That's pretty sturdy.
So 3 plus 7 is 10. 8, 8
24
plus
damage.
9 is 8 plus 9 is 17. So plus those two together is 27 damage.
Yep. 27 damage. Minus 5 for his armor. Minus 10 for his toughness.
And the pen.
Yeah. Well, that counts it. It's 6 armor. That's what he's got. Yeah, that's enough. Your shot slams into the Necron Lord's leg.
No.
That's not stylish enough.
No, come on.
The shot slams into his face.
Yes.
Because style, damn it. I'm allowed to reroll things.
Well, you've got a fate
You've got a
point.
fate point as well.
Well, basically all the NPCs do. The shot slams into the Necron Lord's head, and he goes reeling back. He doesn't appear to be destroyed, but he does look to be extremely critically wounded. All of the Necrons around you seem confused. His control over them clearly temporarily broken. As you stare around, trying to figure out what the hell you should do next, the Farsi here calls out to you in very, very understandable High Gothic. "We must go!" He calls out. He then says something in his own language. Do any of you speak Eldari?
No.
You have that gimmick thing, though, don't you?
Oh, yes, you do.
Which gimmick thing?
You've got polyglot, don't
I
you?
do
Yeah.
have polyglot.
Cool.
What does that do again?
Roll me a perception test.
41. 32.
Cool. You're not 100% sure what he's saying, but you can tell he's asking a question to somebody else that you can't see.
Who are you talking to?
As you look on, a ranger drops from the rafters and sort of lands with grace and aplomb that only a bloody Eldar can manage.
Yeah.
You recognise the ranger.
Well, I'm gonna swing around and be like, "You were up there the whole entire fucking time and didn't think to help us." Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I recognise the ranger.
You remember way back when you saved that guy's life,
Are we
Yeah.
free to do stuff?
and a guy sniped the space marine
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and then winked at you?
Oh yeah.
That guy.
Oh yeah.
He's got the hot spray.
Right. Okay. I'd be like, oh.
Eldar and humans don't blink.
Yeah.
Eldar look at humans basically the same way we look at chimps.
Okay.
We've got, there's some stuff in common, but you don't want to stick your dick in it.
But yeah, I've said my piece to him, and I'd be like, what now?
Like,
Can we go and do stuff? Are we free to do stuff now? Just free to do anything?
I
No,
know.
he's
Or is it still,
he's not
or is
entirely
it-
dead, is he?
or is it still combat? That's what
You're
I'm
still
saying.
technically in combat,
Right.
so this is all happening very quickly.
Okay.
The ranger sort of laughs. Quite complete, thank you, honoured Farseer. I suggest we leave with considerable speed. So, lovely.
Wait.
The Farseer looks at you, and before you can do anything else, he lifts his spear high and smashes it down into the earth. A tear rends itself in the fabric of reality in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna
With
shout,
haste, flee now!
well, what's stopping this guy making his own damn portal again?
Let's go.
The ranger runs past you. That would be the explosives I just planted.
Ah, shit.
You may wish to hurry.
Okay, we go.
Right, you can I'll be like, Luther, grab Gromlick.
Gromlick's okay. He can still move under his own power.
Alright, I go.
Okay, I'm running.
I'm
Cool.
running. I run too.
Slow walk.
I'm running faster.
All of you dive headfirst into the portal that's been opened by the Eldar Farseer. Roll me some willpower tests, please.
Ooh, mine's
Oh, do I not,
Oh god!
do I
You're
not,
out of fate points, aren't you, Gromlin?
do I not keep my will point?
Yes, you're still getting your bonus willpower from earlier. You're fine. You both failed. You failed hard.
Is that a critical? Oh, it's a critical.
You feel the forces of the warp surrounding you and trying to tear at your very souls. Which way round do I want to do this?
Might as
Did
well
you ever do
get
to
rid
try
of.
and pull it together?
Might as well get.
No, that was what the willpower test was for, to see how well he resisted.
Tina first.
I'm going to start with Tina, and I'm going
Wait, why would the elder? Okay.
to even corruption, odd insanity. Corruption! You take 1d5 corruption points. Roll it for me, please.
Right, yeah.
1d5.
That is 3 corruption points.
So how many do you need altogether in order to become fully corrupted?
I mean, 100 is where it maxes out, but
So I'm
bad
adding.
stuff starts happening every 10, basically.
So I add it onto what I already have,
Correct.
and it stays on for the rest of the year.
It is
So-
possible to remove corruption, but it's very difficult.
What does corruption do?
It starts potentially leading you to getting mutations.
It's
and,
like battle and.
Yeah, it's chaotic shit, basically. It's the power of the warp affecting you.
So I'm taking 3 on.
Yeah.
So I now have 4 corruption points in total.
Because you crit failed, you're taking D10 insanity.
What's insanity lead
That's
to?
perfect.
So do it say it's exactly what it sounds like.
Is it 10?
It's only a 4.
Okay.
Do I want to
You're out
get a
of-
fitted point? Get a higher.
You can
No.
burn a fate point if you want.
I want
Go
more
ahead,
insanity.
Go ahead and burn it.
So that's 10.
Cool. We need to talk about what happens.
Okay.
All of you, you feel these strange forces affecting you. And then as suddenly as it began, it stops as you are suddenly flung clear of the portal. All of you roll me agility.
I keep the dice away, not that.
Yeah.
I
This is
fail.
the last.
6! I get that
Cool.
one.
You do a goddamn perfect,
Sabotage.
tuck and roll. You land brilliantly. What did you get?
99.
Gromlick beams his face badly on the floor as he lands.
Damaging his throat some more.
Yes, you are in
Where it takes
considerable
damage from
pain.
this.
I mean, that was a crit fail, so yeah, 1d5 damage.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's fine, it's mitigated by your toughness bonus.
So I take 1, I'm on 2. I thought I've lost all wounds again. That's me. Crit off.
I won't be able to stabilize after that.
Just roll on the floor.
See, whenever there's a portal, I always like to make sure you have to roll an agility test to come out the other side without looking like a moron.
Just grab it, just...
Face plants.
It's just like
Smear of blood
You
across the floor.
stand up. You guys sort of land quite nicely and stand. He has to sort of take a time to stand up, and you find yourself in a garden.
Ooh, chicken
You realise that you're actually not in a natural garden at all. There is a dome of some sort of material surrounding you.
It's a bit like Kew Gardens, but on a different planet.
Yeah, and looking outside, it's still the planet you were on.
Ooh, so they live here.
Um,
Or have they teleported a whole garden over?
no, this is something else. But I don't know what it is because I've never seen that. I'm not.
So is this like on the other side of the planet where we didn't scan or something?
nope. In fact, you can see the crawler that you were using earlier in the distance. The Eldar are notorious for having pretty good stealth
Did you just fart?
abilities.
Someone just farted.
Don't look at me.
It's you, isn't it?
No, I haven't farted.
Someone has.
So, as you look around, you realise you're also not alone.
Okay.
There are two other Eldar figures here.
Dealt with
Not me.
Suspiciously, the Eldar models I already had,
inside joke.
Warlock.
where I had to figure out what.
Your brain.
Oh.
Yvrain's such a lovely model.
Phoenix Lord.
Oh, we.
What do
It's
you-
not actually Yvrain, for the
Oh,
record.
damn it.
Phoenix Lord.
Huh?
Phoenix Lord.
So we're standing.
Just
guys
No,
all-
it's
It's
she's
like
not,
going to be like a king and queen or something.
they're not quite that high up the
Okay.
command chain, don't worry.
The Lord and Lady type of thing.
The last one to come through the gap is the Farseer himself, and he turns and swipes his spear left and right, and it closes behind him. You sort of turn to him, but he holds up a hand for silence, and and holds up his fingers. 3, 2, 1. There is an almighty shaking, as there's clearly a very large underground explosion. The entire dome around you feels like it might be about to collapse.
It's a dome part of a ship.
If it wasn't for the fact that it's clearly very, very well made. He then sort of lowers his hand. Now, we should be able to talk.
And where did you come from?
I have been following you for some time.
Through this sword, I take it.
No, through my dreams.
But I would like that sword back.
Fortunately for you, that is not my only blade. He holds up his singing spear.
I was gonna say like.
And I suppose I do owe you for saving my life.
Well,
the
Don't
debt-
try not to lose it.
It seems the debt has already been repaid back there as well. You could have easily let us die.
Unfortunately, that was not an option. You see, my dreams of late have been dark. And you, he looks around at the three of you, are at the centre of them.
Grab us on the floor.
May the gods
I
help
think,
us
she was just
all.
making me laugh at that. I'm like, right, yeah, sure, okay. First you tell me that you dream about me, and we've never met, and okay, I know I'm a bit of a beauty, but
Well, you have
still,
met, you saved his life.
yeah, before that,
Right.
but dreaming of it constantly. And now you tell us that we're essentially supposed to say,
Alright,
what,
well,
the universe?
this is on a cliffhanger. This bit, so.
What's that?
No, we've got time to finish it. Yeah, this one's going to overrun a little bit. Unfortunately, my dreams of late have been extremely dark. There is a great threat which may sweep across the galaxy. It must be prevented. I know not what it is precisely,
Helpful.
but I know it centers on a group of ancient artifacts.
Wait, didn't we find one?
You found a ship that had been transporting one that got attacked by the ship that formerly belonged to
Are we
Adelaide's
still?
brother.
We're still looking for a brother, essentially.
You're still looking for the guy who killed her brother.
Oh yeah. We
Who
we
nicked off with her
thought
ship.
we thought he killed him.
Yeah, you paranoidly believe he might still be alive.
Yeah, and it's like a decoy body.
But yeah,
Something tells me he's actually dead.
that's mostly your rampant paranoia. But yeah,
Well, it's my experiences, you know.
yeah. It's fine. You have no evidence, but it's a working theory.
You are such an activist, you know that?
The
government's
looks
going
at
to
you.
control our minds!
Fortunately for you, I have a lead that may aid you.
Right, now sits up from the floor, right to his jaw. Help me!
Wait, so are you saying that you're going to help us look for the murderer we're after?
I am saying that if those artifacts fall into this individual's hands, darkness will spread across the galaxy, engulfing your people and mine.
Well, what are these artifacts? All we've heard is hearsay, but nothing solid.
Garlic starts weaving.
I know not. After all, they are older, perhaps even than my people.
Dun dun dun.
For now, I will tell you what I know. There is a system, a star system known by your people as the Varten star. Go there, and the journey you have started may continue.
What, are you not joining us?
No, I have other matters to attend to.
So you appear out of nowhere, claiming that you've had these weird dreams about us to save the world, essentially. Tell us to go to this mysterious place, but you're not willing to come and join us.
Garlic goes and punches Luther in the arm. It says help me on the book.
Oh.
You're okay, man.
You know how to spell!
You're only badly wounded.
I've got one wood.
Only got one of them.
Oh, you had two.
I try and help him. It failed.
Surprisingly, he helps. 2 wounds back.
2?
Yeah.
Why 2?
Because he's still a squat. His biology's a bit weird.
More than that.
So yeah, I'm challenging their integrity. I'm like, what's your catch? What's your gain on this? Why do you not want to come and help us? Where do you need to go that's more important than this place?
That's
Monkai, always reaching to understand things they cannot.
No, I'm just reaching to understand whether we can trust you.
You would be foolish to, but you would also be foolish to ignore me.
Garlic then holds up a book and says, so what do you call a squat if they're called Monkai?
They still call them squats.
Also, like, P.S. Can you fix my throat?
I shall leave you now. I have done all that I am required to do. Shipmaster, Boy Dreamer, he nods to him and then her. Alania, I trust you are coming with me. The Howling Banshee sort of nods at him through the giant-ass war mask. Taban, I'll be along shortly. The ranger sort of looks at you, nods, then winks again, before sort of prancing off.
Yeah, prance off, little man. We'll be seeing you again.
I count on it. The Farseer kind of sighs kind of heavily at the actions of his ranger.
You stood up.
You flirt. No.
I fear he has been outcast far too long.
Wait, who's talking?
That was the
Oh, yeah,
farce.
right, okay.
He looks over at you. Enjoy the garden.
What is this place? Where did it come from?
It's a fragment. A tiny piece of what once was.
So essentially you've rewound the clock.
He runs his hand along the leaves of a tree. And may never be again.
So is it like an
I wish you
illusion?
good fortune. After all, the future of us all may depend upon it.
Oh,
He walks off.
Oh, wait, how do we get back home?
Wait, I'm just going to shout after him. So the future depends on us, and you don't want to do anything?
Gromwick's like sort of puts his hand out.
He just kind of, the group of them walk off, and what looks to be a much more stable version of the same portal that he opened appears in front of them. They just walk through it.
I'm just really annoyed at this point.
Why?
Because
These
they
people came here to help us.
put the whole weight of the world on us and fucked us again.
Like every
They're
other.
goddamn space elves. That's what
So
they do.
this garden, is it like an illusion or a hologram, or
As
they've
far as
actually
you can tell,
rewound the
as far
clock?
as you can tell, it's real.
Use an insight check if you want.
Yeah. Feel free to have an
Oh,
examine, check it.
Do a perception check or whatever.
so which one is that?
I mean, what?
I'll do a perception check.
57.
Okay. As far as you can tell, it's real.
So how do we get back?
You can literally you can see the giant mining thing.
Alright.
Has he got air? I'm assuming it has.
Yeah, you currently got it.
Gromwick takes his helmet off and starts downing his whiskey.
That's a fair reaction. And your toughness
and he
test.
starts suffocating.
Gromwick starts choking on his whiskey and takes a point of damage.
I'm going to pat him on the back. Hey, Gromwick, this is why you cut the alcohol.
Because he starts hacking up and through his badly damaged throat.
That was such a
We
smart
quickly
idea.
get the. I just wanted.
Yeah,
Yes,
cool.
it's such a smart idea.
You head back to the ship and you fill Amberly in.
Alright, we could discuss that after.
Yeah. We can. Basically, I'll start the next session right here because I think this is a good point to stop it. It's basically okay. Put it this way: do you want to have a conversation with Amberly now, or
No, we'll do it after.
I want to finish on us going under the knife.
Surgery! He gets wheeled off to surgery, and unfortunately his larynx cannot be saved and needs replacing.
You're going to replace it?
How can be?
With what?
Cybernetic replacement.
Ah.
You can get a box.
So he's going to get like a robotic voice.
Yep. So you gain the disturbing voice talent,
Nice.
and the surgery goes very well. You will need to take, holy Jesus, only a day to fully recover your wounds.
Nice.
Tabitha's really goddamn good at her job, guys.
She just likes the squad.
Yeah.
She's got a
She
crush on him.
whinges the whole time
No, she's got like a
about idiots
she's like
getting
a
themselves in
pseudo-
dangerous situations.
Hey, I'm going to add in.
I'm growing on it.
I want to get
That's what it is.
servo skull.
It's a tsundere.
Again, things like that we can worry about next time and in the
Very
intermission.
I want them built into my shoulder pads. So
I want to build them in my shoulder.
Are you just going full sort of?
like little watchdogs or little watch kittens.
Should we just give her a cherubim?
A what?
You've seen my sister Batlani, right?
Yeah.
You know the creepy baby robots that
Oh,
fly. That's a
Yeah, we
cherubim.
should give you that. We should give you one of those.
Should I convert the cat into one of them?
No,
Little cybernetic cat.
the cat's already cybernetic enough. So that I think is a good point to end this session. You have a clue to where you need to go next,
Yeah.
and that I think is a good point to end this. So thank you very much for watching. Sorry this part overran a wee bit, but these things happen. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully there won't be quite as long of a gap before we can do another session, and we will see you in the future.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.